Thank you. Assembly Member Qureshi.
Chair. Mr Mayor, a fire can quadruple in intensity every 2 minutes. It's widely understood, James. If you don't know that, well, I'm very surprised.
Don't interrupt.
Don't
interrupt the member.
There are 3 particular wards where I think this is significant. In Tatchbrook, Vincent Square and Warwick Ward in the south of the City of Westminster. That's not surprising because the proposal is Westminster Fire Station will close, Knightsbridge Fire Station will close, and there'll be one less engine at Chelsea Fire Station. What explanation can you give to the residents that you are there to protect them at the moment of need, with the fire service adequate for their purposes in central London, where there clearly is a gaping hole?
Sure. I mean, the best judgment I can rely on is that of the Fire Commissioner and his team, who think that they will continue to be able to provide excellent coverage in those wards. And I don't know whether I think the Westminster consultation has taken place, hasn't it? You had the session in...
No, not yet. It's on the 11th of June.
I'm sorry. Doubtless that will be raised there. There will be a variety of views. If that argument will be put to Ron, to James, that will be actively discussed. Let's look at the data. Let's look at how that really works. And if you're right, there needs to be a modification of the fire safety plan, then we're of course open to it. It's a genuine consultation.
Well, can I also inform you, Mr Mayor, that the full council meeting at the City of Westminster on the 1st of May unanimously passed a motion condemning those fire cuts. Similarly, in the Royal Borough of Kensington-Chelsea on the 6th of March, actually, Councillor Victoria Borwick actually voted for that as well. As a result, and since then we've heard the results of the impact of these cuts. I think the biggest reassurance people want is that you're not flogging off the central London fire stations because they potentially give the highest results.
No, I understand. And, it may be that Westminster is going to be unlike some of these other consultations we've been hearing about this morning, in that it will be a hotly contested and interesting discussion. Let's see how that discussion goes.
Turn up on the 11th of June and I'm sure you'll get a hot reception in Pimlico.